What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play today. I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as People's Republic of China. Last episode, the Japanese snuck up on us a little bit over here, and they've actually taken a couple of little pockets from us. So I'm moving a division over this way to see if they can't help out. I'm going to take this 4-pack here and move you in this way. Yeah, just like that. And then I've got a yellow division over here. He's going to head on over to this naval base to see if he can't clean that up. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We ran into some production problems also over the past couple of episodes, and we've got our total infantry equipment need now down to 20,000. Improved artillery is down to 152. And then we've got a large heavy tank 2 need, or heavy tank 3 need as well, at over 800. So if we take a look at what the reinforcements actually need up here, yeah, almost 10,000 infantry equipment, about 100 towed artillery, 266 heavy tank. Okay, and then a couple of little motorized here and there. Yeah, we're currently producing a lot of those motorized now. And then we do have 4 naval dockyards that are producing convoys. We're working on our naval tech research here to at least start pumping out some destroyers with those naval dockyards. Okay, this guy, he's rolling up now like he's supposed to. Oh, we do have a Japanese division that's sitting there. So caught you really quickly before you move over there in Korea. After they clean this little pocket up, I'm going to tell this yellow division. There we are. Okay, good. So that's gonna show a really good figure there. So Korea is now being cleaned up. Now this guy, he's being told he needs to go all the way over there, but I'm going to have him go like this, and then, whoops, like that. So just do a little roundabout there. We do have an extra military factory. Shit. Yeah, that's going to need to go into the infantry equipment production like that. We should have a couple of extra fighters available, 29 to us. Let's double check over here this pocket. This is at least going to hold strong here for the time being. Green Group is telling me they are overmatched to move down to this offensive line right now. I don't blame them. We do have one territory, a couple of mountain territories over here that are susceptible, but the British are actually working on keeping that contained for us. And then down this way, Mao is working on his new offensive plan, which he's telling me, hey, it's about 60%, 55% favorable. Let's see. 50%. All right, let's tell him to execute like that. So we're going to move all of those purple divisions there along the front. Our tank divisions should help break through where they're needed. But we've got Guang He down here, who is also, wow, he's primarily communist now, 58%, as I've been trying to stage a coup there eventually. We could attack him eventually, I guess. We do have some Siamese divisions here that are trying to hold this coastal fort for us. So all 4 of you divisions are going to pop in like that, showing at a green 67. Okay, yellow group as well. You are done with that. So front line, go like this, and we're going to clean up that pocket as much as possible. The Americans asking for a non-aggression pact, which is not going to happen. Still holding all of this territory up here, which is great. And now Purple Group is doing a fantastic job of squeezing this Japanese pocket down further. That's awesome. Eventually we'll be able to shift Mao over to this part of the line. Yunnan, we could invade them as well. How many factories do you guys have? Okay, you've got up to 13 factories, which would be helpful. Heavy Cruiser 2 is finished research. The Heavy Cruiser 3 there is only going to cost me 71 days, so let's plug that in. Constructions-wise, we're working on those military factories, of course. I'm also going to get some additional naval-based production like this when we have time for it. So I'll let them repair these infrastructures and such, and then get down into the nitty-gritty with the new naval bases. British Raj now asking for leniency, non-aggression. I don't know what that means. We're aggressive. We're going to crush them. 47. So if you move across like that, that'll trap them in that pocket. He should be... Yeah, he should have, like, no supply left available to him. Hop in like that. That's going to help. Shit, I keep doing that. And you come straight through there. Perfect. That's going to wrap up those little pieces. And then, why aren't the Soviets helping me up here in this pocket? That's really annoying. Green group is still overly matched here in the mountains. Still holding strong over there in the west. Can I micro this and have you move up like that? And then these two divisions, computing machine is done. Sweet. So if we go back to the electronics here, let's get that decryption going. It's 50% bonus. It's going to help us with the intelligence a little bit. Got an extra military factory now. We're really making progress on that infantry equipment, which is what I like to see. So I'm going to actually plug this next one into the heavy tank production. Let us hope for a lasting peace. The Pax Americana has been signed. So the Americans are going to stick their noses into the Western Hemisphere if they need to. 5 military factories up now for the heavy tank 3s. Get those requests for non-aggression out of my box. Okay, I'm going to have these two guys now try to roll into this territory and surround this coastal province here. They have a coastal fort and a regular land fort. So 4 divisions may be able enough to do that. Resistance to occupation, really? Okay. Well, that means I'm just going to move some of my yellow divisions down like that eventually. Okay, sweet. You guys are done. So you can come down here and manage that resistance for us. And then these two guys I'm going to bring down here and attack this province. I'm going to have to micro these yellow guys just because when I give the garrison order, they're just not smart enough. So we'll spread them out like that. So that'll help clean up that little pocket there. Okay, now. These guys joining in. Oh, wow. A total of 5 divisions is not enough? Really? That's interesting. They have a naval dockyard there as well. Yeah. So we're just going to have to squeeze around them and really... Oh, cool. We've trapped this area as well. Mountain attack like this. Send you in. That should overrun them pretty quickly. You're going to move down into this province. You're going to move into here, trap them. You move down like this. Perfect. So, continuing to quarantine those Japanese invaders. And then that'll just leave us over here towards India to help out. And the Germans and the Japanese continue to make progress here against the British Raj. Pour them. Okay, he's heading down there to quell that rebellion, so that's good. These 2 divisions now heading into position. Okay, we should be able to mount an attack now over here. The fall of Kiev. That's not good. That means the Germans are making advances. And quite a few of them. Let's go check it out. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yes. And so in the south, the southern front here, not going so well for the Russians. Maybe we could help them out. If I... Once my production gets up, right? Because we're still trying to reinforce the front line here. 10,000. We need 12,000 manpower. The infantry equipment need is down to 4,000, though, which I like to see. So this little invasion up here, or right here, going really well in the center. Very good. We're going to pinch them off. Let's try to mount another attack with these 5 divisions. Still not going to work. So I'm going to take this tank division and have you roll into that city, which should really break that up for us. These two. Okay, we've got one helping out on this side to the left and one helping out to the right. But that should finish out for us pretty nicely. 12 divisions over here that have trapped the Japanese and Siamese in this way. Nice. That's going to take care of that little pocket. Perfect. Siamese Empire down here. Doing work, son. Has Australia joined the Allies yet? Yes, they're part of the Allies. They have in between 40 and 85 divisions. That's quite a bit for them. Don't know where they got their extra manpower from. Seems a little gamey to me. Okay. Tank division, you lead the way. You're going to have support of a lot of these infantry divisions. You've got a second tank division now that I can throw into that mix. So showing up at 40 there, which is good. I'm going to remove a lot of these notifications. Okay, one extra military factory. Okay, I'll throw you into infantry equipment. The next one that we get available, I'm going to disperse that over here to the heavy tank again. Cool. Man, we cannot seem to break this line right here. That is so annoying. Defending up here on the mountains pretty nicely as well. You guys are going to come down here into that naval base. Try to cut those Japanese divisions off. Nice. Now we're just down to this little pocket right here. I'm actually going to tell for Zhang He here, I'm actually going to stop the popularity of the communism there, because if they go commie on their own, the original idea was to have them help me in that war, you know? And so if they go commie on their own, they will join the commie turn, right? And then I can't conquer them once they do that. Okay, this guy, this tank division now rolling through down here to these coastal plains. That should be good for him. Oh, this is looking good. Vichy France has capitulated. Great news. Japanese have not chosen to invade me further up here, which is good. Soviets now helping me guard that coastline as well. 4 divisions march down this way. Once you get a little closer, I'll tell a couple of you to help invade this coastal province. Yeah, they've automatically jumped in, which is great. We're only showing as yellow, so if we bring that tank division in, that should help out, because that is a coastal plain area. Looks like they're mounting an attack on me right here, trying to break through. Heavy Cruiser 3 is done. So if we take a look at that, it is 1944, so we've got to go to Heavy Cruiser 4, and then we'll be completely modern with our heavy cruisers. Nice. Okay, things looking really good down here in these pockets. Okay, he's going to roll right through that. Perfect. You guys can start attacking from each way this way. And then these 3, let's have them move in like this. They've been trapped for a while, so they should run out of supply and die pretty quickly. Nice. Okay. Things looking really clean now for us here in the south. What's going on here? Okay, they're moving in. Nice. Okay, perfect. So that'll redistribute those guys back out to over this way. You can come in like this. Take 2 provinces potentially like that. Okay, and it looks like we're finally going to take Fuzhou here. Fuzhou. However you say that in the center. Decryption is done. Okay. Industry-wise, we're looking really good. Naval, we're working on that. Naval doctrines, we're working on one of those over here towards the right. Very good. Artillery-wise, we could probably switch production up. Coming close to the modern tank. Let's get those. Okay, so I'm thinking it's come time now to switch this up to advanced artillery level 3. What else was I waiting on? Oh, the naval bombers. We've got those that can come up. Constructions-wise, okay, we're now down to working on the new naval bases. Let's also tell these guys to build up some more military factories. Like that. Alright, so all of these guys should be able to mount a really big attack. Like this. Like this. Let's actually bring you through this way. Bring that tank division in from the other side and just absolutely squash them, right? That's going to kick them off of my coastline completely. Recruit and deploy here. How are we looking at the front line? 11,000 manpower, 2,600 infantry equipments. Heavy tanks are still in a big need there in a big way. Only producing 1.5 heavy tanks per day, though, so. But almost 250 infantry equipment per day. So I can really start rolling out those new infantry divisions once we reinforce. Which has taken us almost the length of this entire war. Okay, we kicked them off. Yes! That is awesome. That's a really good time to put in a cut here. We're going to shift a lot of Mao's troops here towards the west and try to help out and break into these Indian areas here and try to conquer the Siamese Empire as well. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.